Hey there, it is Shanel here from the Heart and Soul with your weekly Oracle card reading for July 20th through the 26th, 2020. I was drawn to the Archangel Gabriel cards this week, or Gabriel, however you want to say it. Archangel Gabriel is the angel for creativity, artists, writers, poets, but also the Archangel for fertility, for parents. So interesting choice of cards this week. And I have to say, even before I draw any cards, that it feels like an exciting energy this week, and fertility seems to be a theme of it. Coco wants to be in the reading today. She is being a big suck and needs to be near me 24/7 these days. She is gonna have a rude awakening when I have to go back to working outside the home a little bit. So that's number 2, and let's draw one more card to see what that energy is for this coming week. And it's this one here that wanted to jump out of the deck a little bit. All right, card number 1, motivation. Yeah. Pray for guidance as to how to increase your enthusiasm and focus on this project. I like it. Definitely because we've looked at, or we've really talked a lot about moving forward and creating a life that we really feel is a life of love or passion or joy for us, being in a place where that really resonates. So this week we'll carry that forward again with this fact of motivation. Our second card is keep going. Use the energy of any disappointments to fuel your creative project with authentic emotion. I love this. I can't remember if I shared the post or not on Instagram, but there was one about how our failures don't define us. And that when we've had a lot of successes and then suddenly a failure, that what we need to do is focus on the successes and getting back on track instead of focusing on the failure and staying in that low energy. Our last card, perfectionism. Polishing your creative project is fine, but don't allow perfectionistic fear to result in procrastination. Now, I am going to say this was me. This was hugely me. And it's something that I continually have to keep working on. And I've really, in this crazy year of 2020, embraced being messy. That it doesn't have to be perfect to put it out there. That it's okay if it's messy and unpolished and a work in progress. That it's still something that's really valid and moving forward. So they're telling me this week is about coming together, about bringing it all together and start pushing it forward into what you want to see. They're asking, what are you manifesting right now? What are you trying to create out of the energy that you're holding? And are you holding an energy that will manifest that? As I was reading You're a Badass this morning, it talked about this whole perception of believing in ourselves. And if we believe something is true, then we will live that belief system, which is totally true. I completely agree with that. But then she went on to talk about how if we want to shift that belief system, we need to just dream about what we want to create. And hers was sitting poolside with the President of the United States, which feels like a very weird and random kind of thing to choose, but it got the point across that you can do anything. If you believe it is the truth, you can move towards that. So the universe is asking you today, what is your truth? What is the truth of where you belong right now, of what you want to accomplish? What do you want to create? Where do you want to be? And that doesn't mean you have to create a business or a project or anything. Maybe that's just being part of what you already do. Maybe you're a teacher and you just really want to resonate with what you're teaching your students and really resonate with your students, and how is that going to happen? Maybe you're a welder and you are working at a job that doesn't fulfill you and you want to move into something that is a little more along your, what you want to do in life. Whatever it is that you have, if it is a business, is it a business that resonates with you? Is it an income stream that makes you happy, or are you frustrated going to work each and every day? The universe is asking you to get really, really clear on this and create some action to find some motivation this week. What's going to motivate you to get where you need to go? today it was interesting. My husband and I were talking, and we were talking about a down payment on a house and manifesting that. And today, that's my motivation. My motivation is, creating a better space for me and my family, something that belongs to us, that is ours, and that works for our family. So what is it that motivates you? What is it that inspires you? Maybe you can call on Archangel Gabriel for creativity and inspiration this week. But the important part is we need to keep on going. Whether it is a teeniest, tiniest baby steps forward, or if it is the hugest leap of faith, we need to keep going this week in this magnificent energy of manifestation. It just feels like it is buzzing. I am so excited. I personally am working on something new. It is going to launch on my birthday, which is coming really soon, so keep an eye for that. I'm going to continue with that intuition series that I've been posting about, so watch for that. That's coming up really soon. Lots and lots and lots happening, so make sure you're following along on Instagram, Facebook, or here on YouTube. Whichever it is, hit those subscribe buttons, follow along, and be a part of the journey, because I love to have you here. I also love to hear from you, so send me a message, send me a comment. I love to connect with all of you out there as well. Okay, it's time for me to get back to work. From my heart and soul to yours, have an amazing rest of your week.